we just want to start honoring our Veterans Day before we do the Pledge of Allegiance. We just want to say that we honor and that we appreciate all of our veterans who serve our country and who fought for our country to keep it safe and protected. And we always will and we always do honor our veterans. Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Now pledge to the Texas flag. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, and one indivisible. Now please keep standing for a moment of silence. Now thank you. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Ms. Bush, Livingston Junior High Assistant Principal. Here's a video that our students have put together to honor our veterans.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for...
Today we're here with Mr. Charlo. We're going to ask him about his time in the military. So what branch were you in?
United States Navy.
Yes, sir. And do you have any favorite parts?
My time visiting overseas countries. Enjoyed going places that I've never been before.
How did you like serving in the military?
I loved it. I joined the military with a buddy, with my cousin. We were only going to stay a little short tour, and next thing I know, 20 years later, I'm still there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, veterans!
The men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you.
Hi, this is Mrs. Lau, your counselor at the junior high. I just wanted to give a shout out to all the veterans and say thank you for your sacrifice and for serving our country and protecting us at home.
Coach Terry.
And today we're going to ask him some questions. What branch were you in?
I was in the Navy.
Where were you stationed?
I was stationed in Hawaii for 4 years, but I did a 9-month tour in Afghanistan also.
How long did you serve?
I served for 4 years.
Did you like it?
Yes, I like it. It was a lot of good benefits, and I got a chance to meet a lot of good people.
There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say...
What branch of service did you serve in?
I served in the United States Navy.
How long was your service?
I served 5 years and 11 months, so just 6 years.
Where were you stationed at?
I was stationed in several bases in the Hampton Roads area, like Norfolk, Chesapeake, Little Creek, Dam Neck, and Virginia Beach.
What was your job position?
I was an intelligence specialist. I can't tell you anything else besides that.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was interesting work. It was nice to know things that other people didn't kind of made it like a cool job. I had to do a lot of public speaking, so I had to get comfortable teaching and talking in front of other people. I was also an instructor at one point.
Thank you, veterans!
Today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless.
Dina Scott, instructional specialist on the campus, and I want you to know I appreciate our veterans.
I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. And times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm.
Thank you, veterans.
And a Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death.
What branch of service did you serve in?
Army,
How long was your service?
25 years.
Where were you stationed?
All over the place. Fort Bragg mainly, but Schofield Barracks, Hawaii, and then lots of other places from Germany to Italy to Australia, all over the place.
What was your job position?
Job position. Okay, what was my MOS maybe? I was a combat engineer. I was also in a platoon sergeant position, first sergeant position, so I think that's that age. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I had initially wanted to go in for 3 years, and I was going to get my college and pay for it and come out, and then voila, 25 years later I retired.
Any stories you can tell us?
Yes. One good story is the military service is not about becoming rich. Nobody does it to get rich. They do it for selfless service, selfless acts, and to be there for people. It's about our country, and that's all it's about.
Thank you, veterans.
Well, I enjoy celebrating Veterans Day and honoring everyone that has served for our country. I had my grandfather was in World War II. He actually stormed Normandy on D-Day. He was a tank gunner, so it kind of hits a little close when I think about it. Even gives me a little chills just talking about it. Also, my two great uncles were in the same war, World War II, as my grandfather. It was his nephews. So anyway, I had a lot of classmates that were in Afghanistan, and you know, it touches my heart, and I'm very grateful to everybody that.
How long were you in there?
Just 3 or 4 years, about 3 years.
Where were you stationed?
Overseas, Okinawa, Japan, a few other places, Camp Pendleton, Queen Palms, Camp Lejeune.
What was your position?
Position? MOS? MOS was liquid 11. I was just a grunt. That's how I looked at it.
Did you like it?
I loved every bit of it. Until I dislocated my body. Basically, my hood. So they really kind of pass out.
Do you have any stories to tell?
Not anybody around
Mr. Collinsville, what's your opinion about Veterans Day?
Well, to me, Veterans Day is a chance for us to say thank you for all of those people who have fought and died for the freedoms that we enjoy every day that other countries don't enjoy. The freedom to come to school, the freedom to be able to drive a car, the freedom to kind of live the life that you want to live. And we need to thank them for that, because that freedom came at a cost.
Do you know any family members, or do you have any friends that were back in the military?
My grandfather fought in World War II, which he was very proud of, and I was always proud to talk to him about it. And one of my friends that I've known my whole life is a colonel in the Army.
Now the world has changed, and so have I.
What branch of service were you in?
I was in the Army, United States Army.
How long were you up in?
I joined the Corps, joined the Army, and I was at A&M. I was an athlete there. I joined because Vietnam, they had the draft, so I went ahead and joined up. I was all right as long as I was in school. Then, when I became a junior, I signed with the Army a commission which would have made me a second lieutenant when I finished.
Where were you stationed?
I wound up not being stationed anywhere. Senior year, I was supposed to went to Fort Sill, but at a track meet, there was an accident and I lost my kneecap while I was high jumping, so I couldn't go to Fort Sill, Oklahoma as a second lieutenant. They sent me to Fort Hood and they gave me a physical and I became disabled. Got medical honorable discharge, but never had any action.
What was your position?
I was a second lieutenant commissioner, and I wanted to be in the artillery corps.
Did you like it?
Yeah. My father, grandfather, all of them were in the service. So I was raised, father was in the Navy, I was raised a military kid.
Do you have any stories that you can tell us?
Any stories? Not really, because I never saw action. I did have two roommates that did go to Vietnam, but they did not come back. They were friends of mine. They went over to Vietnam during the war, and they did not make it home. They were killed in Vietnam.
Well, that's all we have for you.